Welcome to the Harman Professional University and our video for the Martin Lighting Associate Design course.
In this series of videos, we will be looking at specific Martin products for enterprise solutions and covering them in detail. These lighting products that we will look at in more detail will be Creative Pixel, Power and Processing, Exterior Pixel Line, Exterior.HP, and exterior lighting, as well as in-ground and exterior linear. Our objectives are to know our individual Martin Enterprise products and what their capabilities are, to know what makes up our Martin Enterprise lighting products and how they work, to know which Martin Enterprise lighting products to recommend and where they are used, have a basic understanding of our Martin Enterprise lighting range of products, understand the accessories for each of the Martin Enterprise lighting products and their usefulness, and understand industry language and specific tools. And hopefully by the end, to be on our way to creating things like this from this, and perhaps things like this from this. So what do you say we get started? First, we need to get a basic understanding of lighting and its effects. The object of lighting is to create an end-user experience. This can be accomplished by visibility, naturalism, composition, mood, or atmosphere. Visibility is often considered to be the most basic and fundamental function of stage lighting. What we don't see, we seldom clearly understand. Visibility is dependent on far more than just the intensity of light. Other factors such as contrast, size, color, and movement all can influence visibility. Distance, age, and the condition of the eye also play important roles in visibility. Naturalism provides a sense of time and place. Some environment settings may be highly realistic or completely abstract, absurd, or stylized. If time of day is important or the place is realistic, then motivation is often provided by sunlight, moonlight, firelight, lamplight, or other naturalistic sources. Composition refers to the overall pictorial aspect of the environment as influenced by the lighting. Composition also deals with the form of an object. A particular environment may be broadly flooded with soft, even lighting, revealing every object equally, or it may be illuminated by highly localized lighting on a particular object only, or anything in between. So composition in lighting must reveal objects and scenery in proportion to their importance by building a visual picture. Mood and atmosphere considers the basic psychological reaction of the viewer. If other lighting elements have been properly applied, the result is a specific mood created by the lighting design. Lighting can cause a viewer to feel a wide range of different emotions. Feelings of happy, sad, content, horrified, excited, and often bored all depend on a wide number of physiological and psychological factors. This is also true in respect to how a viewer interprets naturalistic or atmospheric moods, such as sunny, cloudy, rainy, and lightning. Light is measured in lumens. A lumen is a measure of the total amount of visible light emitted by a source. There are different types of light to accomplish what we want in relation to visibility, naturalism, composition, and mood. Let's take a look at those different types of lights now. The first light we want to look at is the arc lamp, also known as the voltaic arc. It consists of two electrodes, which are separated by a gas. The electrodes were first made from carbon, but typically made today of tungsten. The type of lamp, often named by the gas contained in the bulb, including neon, argon, xenon, krypton, sodium, metal halide, and mercury, or by the type of electrode as in carbon arc lamps. The common fluorescent lamp is a low-pressure mercury arc lamp. The next light we want to look at is the gas discharge lamp. These lights are a family of artificial light sources that generate light by sending an electrical discharge through an ionized gas, or what we call a plasma. The character of the discharge depends on the pressure of the gas as well as the frequency of the current. Typically, such lamps use a noble gas such as argon, neon, krypton, and xenon, or a mixture of these gases. Most lamps are filled with additional materials like mercury, sodium, and metal halides. In operation, the gas is ionized and free electrons accelerated by the electrical field in the tube collide with gas and metal atoms. The light emitting diode, or LED, this light is a 2-lead semiconductor light source that resembles a basic PN junction diode, except that an LED also emits light. When an LED's anode lead has a voltage that is more positive than its cathode lead by at least the LED's forward voltage drop, current flows and the result is light. But beyond this type of lighting in relation to visibility, naturalism, composition, and mood, there are also effects that assist in creating visibility, naturalism, composition, and mood. So let's look at these added effects in our Martin Enterprise lighting. One of these effects is color mixing. Color mixing is one of those effects that help with visibility, naturalism, composition, and mood. There are 2 types of color mixing. The first one is subtractive color mixing. A subtractive color model explains the mixing of a limited set of dyes, inks, paints, pigments, or natural colorants to create a wider range of colors, each the result of partially or completely subtracting, or what we call absorbing, some wavelengths of light and not others. The color that a surface displays depends on which part of the visual spectrums are not absorbed and therefore remain visible. The second is additive mixing of colors. This generally involves mixing colors of light. In additive mixing of colors, there are 3 primary colors: red, blue, and green. In the absence of color, or when no colors are showing, the result is black. If all 3 primary colors are showing, the result is white. When red and green combine, the result is yellow. And when red and blue combine, the result is magenta. And when blue and green combine, the result is cyan. The next effect we want to talk about is the color wheel. The color wheel is a dichroic filter, thin film filter, or interference filter, and is a very accurate color filter used to selectively pass light of a small range of colors while reflecting other colors. By comparison, dichroic mirrors and dichroic reflectors tend to be characterized by the colors of light that they reflect rather than the colors they pass. A gobo, or GOBO, is derived from go between or goes before optics. It is a physical template slotted inside or placed in front of a lighting source. It is used to control the shape of emitted light. So our last effect we want to look at is the gobo animation wheel. The gobo system offers lighting designers a wealth of new projection possibilities through the use of animated discs. For example, fire and flames, sky and clouds, waves and water, snow and flurries, and more. The gobo animation wheel system was recently enhanced with the launch of a set of 6 new animation wheel designs.